What's up, my honeys? It is KVC, and I am back with another video. It's KingBritneyChanel. You already know, and I'm back with another video. So this video, I just was thinking about because a comment was left. So I just was thinking about like social media and how it has people with a warped perception of actuality, reality. So I felt the need to make this video, just to get just to set some things straight and just to really just help a lot of people out that are just really needing to, I feel like, elevate their thought process. You feel me? So on my last video, y'all know that I was talking about kind of like how that Kevin Samuels rhetoric of, oh, people are hitting the wall and all that manosphere stuff is just, it's been debunked, right? The rise of single lonely men or whatever. So y'all, let me tell you, I just felt the need. This video, I'm gonna title this video, you have a lot of subscribers, but you do not, you can't buy anything. You don't have anything to show for all of those subscribers. And I feel like the need, this is why, because this goes into the rise of single and lonely men. This goes into that, why this manosphere stuff is kind of like because it has a warped perception of reality, right? Like, this is, I just feel like anybody really could take from this, whether they be a man or a female, to not get so wrapped up in social media. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the person, it was a comment, they came on my page and was like, oh, you buy subscribers and all this other foolishness or whatever. And I'm like, sweetheart, I'm in a 6-figure household. Like, I'm getting a bag, okay? So I found it funny that they put so much emphasis on social media and not what they're actually doing in their actual life. Like, social media is cool. It's a tool that you could use to propel yourself with other opportunities. I look at it like college, right? You put the work in and you could network and gain opportunities from college the same way social media is, right? Like, social media is not everyday life, right? And this is why social media, I told y'all, for a lot of these men, it has them in a warped type of perception, even some females. But I'm focusing on, because we've been talking about the rise of the lonely man. You have dudes putting emphasis on subscribers, but they're sitting home all day. They got a bunch of subscribers, but they're not getting a bag. They're not getting anything that's going to create generational wealth for their children and their offspring. You feel what I'm saying? So I just politely said, listen, let me know when you trying to buy some property, sweetheart. I don't, you know, not to say I love my subscribers and my supporters. We all know who my day ones and my people are, and even the new people that find my channel. Hey, much love to y'all, right? Y'all been rocking with me from day one when I was like running these YouTube streets, just being silly. Y'all know me, I'm silly. But I just found it odd that a person would put emphasis on subscribers and buying subscribers, but you ain't put no emphasis on the fact that you got a bunch of subscribers and all you do on the internet all day is eBay. So the people that's hard working, see, this is why I don't knock nobody hustle, right? I don't knock nobody hustle, but if you try it, then I'm gonna have to lay you flat. Okay? I don't knock nobody hustle. But I've been saying, and y'all can roll the tape back to when I was running through the streets on these chosen king days, when I was talking about these people that be e-begging, e-swindling, and all kind of stuff they've been doing from the start. KingBritneyChanel ain't never popped up on this internet begging nobody. That's a fact, boo. That's a fact. I ain't never got up on, and this ain't no disrespect to people who, you get what I'm saying, you watch their channel and you like to support them. I'm not talking about those people where the people not the whole episode, they not on the whole episode like one of these scheming pastors begging the whole time while you out at your hard working job working, and they sitting home on the internet talking about they got all these subscribers, but they not doing nothing in real life with they life, in actual life. They in the metaverse. They ain't in real life. They in the metaverse. They sitting home all day. They girl at work. They living off these females, eating up the kids' cereal, while they at the woman at the job, and then talk about women is hitting the wall. You hit the wall. You have already hit the wall. We still waiting for you to get up off the I can't even say the porch, because he always in the park. Child. But I say, I said, let me make this a learning moment, because I feel like we need to start getting back to our roots as people. And when I say our roots as people, social media is cool, but y'all don't need to be all into social media so where y'all are looking at some of these people's lives and stuff, coveting that and trying to accomplish stuff. I feel like it's nothing wrong with you working on yourself, getting the therapy or whatever area of yourself you want to work on so that you could be a better person in actual life. Because a lot of these people, they sitting online all day miserable with their life. They looking at other people pressed. You feel what I'm saying? And even like, if we really speaking for real as far as YouTube, I told y'all before, YouTube, honey, will let these folks run up all these views and they won't see a nickel or a penny of it. They'll have a whole bunch of subscribers, baby, with nothing to show for it. I told y'all, and I'm gonna post the video that I told y'all this on, where these people that y'all see, they YouTube, like I said, this is their platform, right? So they promote what they want to promote. They don't have to promote you or your channel or any of that. All of that is in the bylaws of the partner stuff. And it's like you putting emphasis on that, but not leaving a legacy for your children. You're not showing your children how to buy land. You're not showing your children how to create generational wealth. Because I feel like I said, there's nothing wrong with us helping each other build and getting back to that. I feel like that African kind of roots type of thing where you're helping each other build. But I'm not talking about, even the Most High God said, you don't work, you don't eat. Okay, I'm not into that supporting bum type of activity. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not knocking people who they're really putting in research and they're really, some of these people, I feel like if they have that Levitical background with them and they're putting in the work of actually feeding the Most High's people. I'm talking about actually feeding the Most High's people, where I've seen, like I said, brothers, they get up here and they're spending $2,000 on books that they're not, that's not accessible to, I would say, regular everyday people, because everyday people is not about to drop $2,000 off on a book so that they can know the truth about our people and educating the people and that sort of stuff. So people that are actually, I would say, of the priest background, I'm getting into my Hebrew type of vibes, and and have made us kings and priests. There's some people who they do walk in both, okay, and there's some people that they are of that I say Levitical background. This is why, but I just want y'all to beware of these people that they pop that about these subscribers, but they on the internet begging every day, and they sitting on the internet all day, they begging you, and they don't have nothing to show for them sitting on the internet all day. I just feel like that is not productive. And then you're not even gonna say that that's biblical either. You feel what I'm saying? The Most High Yah is never going to tell you to be on some child infantilism type of vibes as a grown man or even if you're a grown woman. If you have kids, your kids got to eat. It's not everybody else's responsibility either. Let's just make that clear. Even though we as a community, but if we making certain choices, certain things we have to do as, I feel like, grown people. You know you got bills and kids, you must get to a job or unless you have a successful entrepreneurial business where I could see you selling a product to people and they're, patronizing your business. But as far as sitting on the internet all day and playing video games, and these is grown. This is what I said. This is why the rise of lonely and single men. They sitting around looking at the women, talking about the women hit the wall, and baby, they already hit the wall. They bop head first into the wall. If that ain't hitting the wall, I don't know what is. If you're not trying to teach your kids generational wealth, obtaining land, and all of this foolishness of perpetuating, like I said, the manosphere is full of lies. Them perpetuating, I would say, a hatred toward women when we know that that's not biblical. We know that that's not scriptural. You know why? You know who put the woman in the place that she really should be at because they understood the importance. You know who? Solomon. Solomon, who they say is the wisest man. Especially if you Hebrew and you Ephraim, you know that's your grandfather. Okay. He put his mother at a place and he looked at his mother like a very wise person. And he was the second, because we know King Yehoshua is the wisest. Then Solomon was known as the wisest man. So he put his mother in a beautiful thought process, because men who are actually wise, they understand the importance of the role of women, because they know the women are nurturers and women are your first teachers that you encounter in life. This is why the enemy, I already told folks this, is so hard pressed with the woman. The dragon is after the woman. Why? Because if you get the woman out the way, then you could get to the what? The youth, which is the future. Stop playing. So you up here talking about, this is why I told y'all, the rise of single men. They try to, some of these men, like I said, they claim to be Israelites. They try to shroud it or cloud it in biblical stuff or whatever about why they on bum type of time, why they're not getting up off the porch or off the park bench to go do something with their life. And they try to say, oh, this is purpose. No. The Most High have all of us going through, if you are chosen, trials and tribulations and things. But what he's not going to tell you is he's not going to tell you to go and have a whole bunch of children, not get married, and then be sitting on the internet all day begging people that's hardworking people for money. That's a no. You have already hit the wall, darling. Stop talking about people have hit the wall, and you have already hit the wall twice over. It's like a whole truck just went straight into the wall. And that's that person's choice on why they have hit the wall. Because these people I'm not somewhere sitting there like, oh, that's the end of that person's story. But these people, like I said, I felt compelled to make this because you did have people that was getting a little riled up from the rise of the single men video. And it's because, like I said, this could be applied vice versa to women that is doing this type of foolishness and men that's doing this type of foolishness. But in this particular case, we gotta talk about the men. If you are a man, this is not all men, but if you are a man and you sitting on the internet all day and you eat begging instead of getting up and going to a job, you creating children, you're not marrying none of these women that you're creating children with, and then be on the internet talking about single mothers and bashing the role of women when even the wisest man in the Torah knew the importance of women. You a whole, I would have to say, I don't even know why people would be sitting up there. It's clownery. I don't even know why people would be sitting up there listening to that, period. All of that is supported in the wisdom of Solomon in the Torah, the importance of women. Even, plenty of, I would say, prophets have talked about the importance of women and the role of women and what they do for the nation, right? So everybody had a role. Like I said, everybody had a role to play. I don't really think that we should do, like I said, the gender going back and forth, because it's all of the enemy. I've been saying this since day one. But you always have people that get into, when you speaking truth and you speaking facts, you always have people that get into the semantics and things that they don't matter. Because surely you're not an Israelite talking about subscribers when it say if the world love you, then you an enemy and not a friend of the Most High. Surely you're not saying that. I'm just saying. So, I'm not, like I told y'all, I ain't into buying subscribers. I'm buying properties. I'm getting to a bag. I'm being productive in life. Not only spiritually, but in the natural, I'm being productive because everything happened. Like I said, if you productive in the spiritual, then you're going to be productive in this realm also. So I just wanted to put that out there and talk about that so that people are not wrapped up in the metaverse and forgetting about their real life. You understand what I'm saying? Getting pop on the internet is cool because, like I said, it's like college. You could network and you could gain different, business opportunities and things like that to grow a business and stuff like that. But if you sitting on the internet all day and that's your only, and you're not benefiting off of that in any type of way, it's time to start rethinking the thought process. It's time to start being reflective. Even a bunch of content creators on YouTube, they are finding other business avenues because they know that it's just highly unlikely that YouTube is going to support what they're doing forever, because it's kind of like you can't live your life off of YouTube. You get what I'm saying? Not the way that YouTube has become at this point in time. It probably was very lucrative at a certain period of time, and there are some people who make certain types of content that they do pay them well. You understand what I'm saying? Different types of content, and if y'all don't know, on YouTube makes more money than other types of content. You don't get paid for subscribers and you don't get paid for views. So what would a smart, intelligent business person do? I'm not going to go run and do the content that is going to get a bunch of views, but they're not going to pay anything for that particular type of content. And then you have people, like I said, they sit around making content that they know that the platform is not paying for, and then sit around all day talking about women have hit the wall when, baby, you know they ain't paying for that type of content, and you sitting home all day with them kids. Stop. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on that. Like, you got a whole bunch of subscribers, but you can't buy nothing. I'm out.
Hey honeys, thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't, definitely make sure you check out my Teespring, KingBritneyChanel Couture, where you can find my latest merch. I upload a lot of new designs frequently, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have mugs, we have wall tapestries, canvas art, pillows, fleece blankets, apparel, and so much more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on my next video.